Hi, I'm Gia, your GetIT architect. In this video, we're going to break down what modern IT architecture actually means. You'll hear this term everywhere. Cloud native, microservices, zero trust, and AI readiness. But what does it all come together to look like? By the end of this video, you'll understand what modern IT architecture is, how it's different from traditional approaches, and why it matters for scaling today's digital businesses. Here's what we'll cover today. First, we'll quickly look at how traditional IT architecture worked and why it started to struggle. Then we'll break down the core building blocks of modern IT architecture. After that, we'll look at the design principles behind it. And finally, we'll talk about why this shift matters for organizations today. Traditionally, IT architecture was built around on-premise data centers. Applications were usually large, monolithic systems where all functions were tightly coupled in one giant system. Security was focused on building a strong perimeter, firewalls and VPNs, creating implied trust for anyone inside the network. Other layers of defense existed, but the perimeter was the primary model. To grow, we relied on vertical scaling, buying bigger, more expensive servers to handle more load. This model worked well when systems changed slowly and most users worked from the office. But as businesses scaled, went global, and moved online, cracks started to appear as it lacked the flexibility needed for the internet age. Traditional IT architectures struggled because they were rigid. Deployments were risky and infrequent. Because components were interconnected, a single bug or failure could potentially bring down an entire application. Scaling often meant buying more hardware or adding clusters, leading to over-provisioning, which was slow and expensive, requiring us to pay for hardware we only used during peak loads. At the same time, organizations needed to support cloud, mobile users, third-party integrations, and fast delivery cycles. As businesses moved to the cloud and demanded faster updates, these fragile monoliths simply couldn't keep up. That's where modern IT architecture emerged. Modern IT architecture is a modular approach designed for agility that are flexible, scalable, and resilient. Instead of one big system, applications are broken into decoupled modular components that can be updated independently. Infrastructure is often cloud-based, and change is expected, not feared. While cloud first is a strategy to move to the cloud, cloud native is the specific design pattern using microservices and automation to leverage the cloud's full potential. The goal is to design architecture that can evolve as business needs evolve. Modern IT architecture is built from three key building blocks. First, elastic infrastructure that expands or shrinks automatically based on demand. Second, APIs and services allow systems to communicate cleanly and independently. And third, identity becomes the new control plane, defining exactly who or what can access a resource, regardless of their physical location. In a world without perimeters, we verify exactly who or what is accessing a resource, regardless of where they are. Together, these components replace tightly coupled, hardware-centric designs. Modern IT architecture follows three rules. First, we use horizontal scalability, adding more small nodes rather than one giant server. Second, systems are built to be resilient to tolerate failure through redundancy and automation that detects and recovers from failures without human intervention. Finally, security is embedded into every layer, following models like zero trust, where we verify every request at every layer rather than bolted on at the end. This mindset shift is just as important as the technology itself. This isn't just for IT, it's for the business. Modern IT architecture allows for faster feature releases and better reliability. By decoupling data from logic, platforms can support emerging technologies like AI and advanced analytics. This allows you to feed data into analytics and AI models without disrupting your core operations. It allows organizations to respond quickly to change instead of being held back by legacy constraints. You see modern IT architecture everywhere today, from cloud-native SaaS platforms to large enterprises modernizing their systems, such as Netflix's Microservices to global banks moving to hybrid cloud environments. Even organizations with 20-year-old legacy systems are now wrapping them in APIs to gain the benefits of modern, distributed patterns and gradually adopting modern patterns alongside them, often through hybrid or multi-cloud strategies. To wrap up, modern IT architecture is built for change. It's modular, elastic, resilient, and secure. It moves security from the network edge to the identity level, ensuring your technology evolves as fast as your business. It is the framework that aligns your technology with your business goals. If you found this helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more content on modern architecture. I'm Gia, your GetIT architect, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.